guys, as you can see, I've crashed into an iceberg. So, you know what that means? Iceberg video! If you don't know what an iceberg is, you're stupid. So it's a giant block of ice. And, in this sense, we're gonna go down and down until we get to the abyss. So, like, in this iceberg, it's gonna be themed around the lost landscapes by Raw Zebra. So, let's get into the first entry. Woo! Raw Zebra. So, Raw Zebra is the creator of the Lost Landscapes. If you didn't know, that's literally that's what the whole iceberg is about. And he's also the creator of Harmonicans, along with Nova, but I will not be including them because, yeah, I mean I will, but later on in future sections. So Raw Zebra, he was very into the MSM community, but in his last few years, he just didn't really like it anymore. He stopped liking the game, and he just started making fan content because that's what his fan base wanted. And one of the last projects other than the Harmonicans was Water Island Noir cover, I think it was called. And yeah, I think that finishes it off for the segment. So on to the next one. Woo! Fanmade Islands. In this entry, Fanmade Islands refers to all of Raw Zebra's or the Lost Landscapes and Harmonicans Fanmade Islands, like Floor Farmland, Web Workshop, and what's that one called? Gamma Water Island and Candy Island, yeah, the guy with the gobstopper. So that's pretty much it for the entry, and yeah, you already know which one is coming next. So, woo! OC/Fanmade Monsters. This entry refers to Raw Zebra's many fan-made monsters like Yap, Bayo, I don't know, and many more like Bisonosaurus. Yeah. So this entry is fairly short. So on to the next one. Woo! I'm not gonna do it this time. Monster redesigns. In this entry, monster redesigns, like it means like in the Lost Landscapes, Marching Monsters got a cease and desist. I'm gonna be talking about that later. And they had to redesign basically all the monsters in the Lost Landscapes except for the fan-made monsters like Yap, like the entry before, I think. So they had to redesign Toe Jammer and Fangler. I think we got Noggin as like Rock Thumper or something. And then I remember Fangler became a monster named Tanout. On to the next entry. I'm still not gonna do it. The Lost Landscapes. Wait, why is this loud? In this entry, the Lost Landscapes, it refers to the game that we're talking about right now. Yeah. So the Lost Landscapes, I'm just gonna, if you're watching this video, you know what it is. So I'm just gonna give a brief breakdown. Lost Landscapes is a game like our singing monsters, but it has different islands. It doesn't have Water Island, it doesn't have Psychic Island, it has Evergreen Marsh. It has completely different islands and new monsters, but it still does have some my singing monsters. So yeah, on to the below the surface. Cease and desist. So in this entry, the cease and desist, it refers to the cease and desist I talked about. I think the last entry it was. It refers to like the cease and desist with the monster redesigns, and like they had to like remove like the monsters. It never got to see the light of day, but we did get a few sneak peeks of the free designs. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this entry. The jukebox is it's a jukebox. You play music in it. It was on Demented Dream Island, and on Demented Dream Island it had different songs, and it was also on it was like on the Baby Island, the Dawn of Fire of the Lost Landscapes. Demented Dream Island monsters. Demented Dream Island monsters. In this entry, it refers to monsters on Demented Dream Island, and how when you look away from them, they I think when you look at one of the AI creepy creatures, they change. For example, if we take Gaz, I'm gonna put it up on screen right now. It warps into its orbs. So I think that's pretty much it for this entry.
Redesigned rares! Woohoo!
So, Redesigned rares is basically just the redesigned monsters. Like I talked about before, it's just that they are rares. I think we only got to see rare redesigned Kana, which was Wicca, and it was like a blue fire guy. The hourglass. The hourglass, it refers to an unseen version that was originally for the remake of the Lost Landscapes, and it was seen in a leaked version in a private server, which will be the next entry. And yeah, it was basically just a floating city, but on an hourglass, and if you flipped it to the other side, it was supposed to play other animations, basically like the Paranormal Carnival, mirror and not mirror, but and it would play different animations, but in the leaked footage, the animations did not play, because I don't think they were made, and whenever the monsters played their sound, when they were supposed to play their animation, it wouldn't play the animation, they would just move slower. But the flip side really sounded good. I really liked it when I heard it. Opinion alert! And the other side, it was just a floating city, I think. So, yeah.
Servados privados.
So, private servers refers to the private servers of the Lost Landscapes. I actually played one of them, but I couldn't film it because my PC is doo-doo water. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like any other private server, but one of them, I think it's like a leaked version. You had to put in a command, and you could actually play the hourglass. I have been advised by my lawyers, aka my friends, to not share the link. Lost Landscapes, only floating city version. Okay, I'm gonna keep this fairly short. So this entry refers to the version of the Lost Landscapes that Raw Zebra, I think, first made, or he was trying to make. It was it was only the floating city, and it only had babies, and the babies could sing. So that's pretty much it. There's not much special. I don't know if he released it to the public, but I played it on mobile. So yeah.
Harmonicans!
Pretty much half the people in the MSM community know this. I'm gonna keep it short. Harmonicans was supposed to be the spiritual successor to the Lost Landscapes, but it inevitably got cancelled because Raw Zebra had no enjoyment making it. At least that's what I think he said. And yeah, it just didn't have any MSM in it. So I think that's pretty much it for the entry. And one more thing, I guess. Nova and another person worked on it. I forgot the other person's name. Old Landscapes 3D! Now, this entry, the Old Landscapes, it refers to the 3D versions that Raw Zebra made. It had Christmas Island, Halloween Island, and Terror of Organs. The Cradle, I think it had. And it was basically the thing that came before the Lost Landscapes. Basically, not a prototype nor a beta, or not a finished version either. It was something in between. It was fairly good because I played it off of a private server, and yeah, it was 3D as the name implies. Most of the things were. So, yeah. On to the next one. Should I do it? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Oh, not your island rares. Okay, so I'm not very sure that the rares were actually in game, but I think I remember seeing some in the private server, and I think there was like a rare machine that turned the monsters into rares. So I'm pretty sure there were like a few. So I'm pretty sure like the mountain guy got one, not the purple mountain one, the icy mountain like got one. No, that's a different one. It was a guy that made like a frosty sound. All right, on to the. I think this was the last entry of this layer. You know what that means? Huzzah! Segment is also going to be a short one. So, Tutor's Island was a fan-made island on the Lost Landscapes. It gave you a warning before you joined because it was gonna be like it was like in beta. That island was in beta, along with another one. I think it was Demented Dream. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And it had like I think Spirit, and he could talk. He was like, I don't want, and a two, I don't want. Yeah, he was singing, and it was also a baby monster that could sing. I don't think that was on any other island. So yeah,
It's me. It's Sa.
oh, okay. So this one is also going to be fairly short. Saab was a fan-made monster, but unlike a few monsters that were fan-made, it never, at least I think so, it never got released into the full game. Like the beta, like the Lost Landscapes, the first entry, I think it was, in the other one? No, it was the second entry. So, yeah, on to the next one. Gamma Gulch. Oh, this entry is going to be very, very short. So, Gamma Gulch was one of the islands from Harmonicans. Also, like Saw, never made the cut. I just don't think so. I haven't seen it in any of the videos I watched about Harmonicans. So, yeah, on to the last one. Honka Zelen? How did this get in here? Well, I'm not gonna even ask. Well, everybody, I guess I covered everything I wanted to cover in this video. So, if you enjoyed this video, watch to the end. Like and subscribe. Now I gotta go fix my spaceship. Stupid spaceship. I ruined my poster. Well, peace.